Hello. Yeah. So there is some quick updates. Updates means see the present scenario and the level of plays. The professor, great world-leading criminal professor Pushpa Bhattacharya and the Bengali gang is doing with the support of Modi and Amit Shah. So literally, now the central control power is from Bombay only. see, this was a massive, well-planned attack actually mm, to finish me because they understood that what level I am going to take this and so that their spying activity they understood. So then, so the one thing I would like to notice. See, I I told that I will need to Jaipur, right? And I had a discussion with the Rajasthan CM, no, Rajasthan Health Minister, and he immediately called and told to the medical superintendent that my all evaluation has to be done and that are also in free of cost like that. See, the next day, what this actually I was supposed to first I went to meet the CM actually. So, but from the hospital staff's phone only I called to the CM house. So that these fellows came to know that I went to CM house. So by the time they applied there and they blocked me on the path and by the time CM left and the next time when I went they didn't allow me to go inside. So that's the way they applied. So after meeting the health minister, I told her that I would like to meet the CM and the next day I was supposed to meet. So by the time I came to know that the Rajasthan CM has been called to Bombay. This is the level. So I know they will use the Bombay Congress committee or something to convince the fool. This is the level of place actually. I got shocked. See, shocked at how much level these fellows are dragging the matters and for their greediness and purpose to hide their criminalities. What are the level they are spoiling? See, now on see, I could see that there are many cases and for even a simple matter, how much the media and the Congress is attacking BJP and BJP is attacking the AP is attacking everything. But this kind of a serious matter with which more than hundreds of organizations are involved. Actually, in the history, world history itself, this kind of a case would not have occurred. That much harassment, gang harassment across India for continuous 10 years is happening like this much. So why nobody is raising a voice or nothing? No question, no discussion, nothing. So apparently that I know that yesterday I have seen in my link on of my LinkedIn post in natural language processing that group. Professor Pushpavali made that person to comment. So why could you please tell me the problem in two lines? So and why nobody is taking up this matter and no discussion is going on at all? Why? So I understood where the screwing is happening. Yeah, so actually, to be frank, this is from Professor Pushpa's strategy from years to everybody. He's telling that I cannot even summarize something, so I would read a paper or understand a paper or write conclude the things in two lines. Actually, Pushpa Bhattacharya, I am not concluding. You are not even there. Nothing is to conclude in two lines about you. You are you are diverse. The expertise of criminality is we have to write create another modern Bhagavad Gita for you. That is the for your legacy. Fellow, not even feeling shame. You are making these all fellows to comment. Did you at least even a single time? Did you ask me to read a paper or present a paper? Something. Have some manners or culture. See, do you know why I'm keeping quiet many of the time? Actually, for playing also, so there should be some level or standard. I know your level, standard, quality, culture, family, everything. That's the reason I was keeping quiet and I was going on. That you need to understand that. But you, out of your schizophrenic thing, you misunderstood my silence as your greatness. That's the problem. Got it? Yeah. So then. Yeah, so the level. This is what the Congress they have done, right? This Ashok Gehlot, he was the Rajasthan CM and he is a Congress person. So this is the same way. Actually, see for these all things, Mr. That guy, what Jaiswal, the CBI director, he is also responsible to make the country into such this kind of a furious stage. Because see, when I have informed these things, the troubles to the gang harassments in IIT Bombay to Shreyas IPS in 2018. He was a genuine officer and he was well capable and he understood the seriousness and he immediately called and informed to this Jaiswal. He was the Mumbai DGP at that time. So to give a warning to them. So if he would have done that, that problem would have solved. That gang harassment, everything would have finished there. But what these criminals came to know, and they have used again the political people only there. Yeah, for that I know that this Deepak Kandal, their help only Pushpak Bhattacharya will use. Anyway, whatever, and maybe through the political parties they have blocked the DGP and lied to them. Oh, he believed the lies. So this is what everywhere screwing up to with the low level staffs. The senior officers, they will not be knowing the truth, so that they will be fooled. This is the thing happening everywhere. Yeah. So that's how the matter went into the higher levels and like this and all. This is anyway. This is what actually at least that Jaiswal has to think that had to think that. See, one DGP, Singh also his batchmate at DGP, right? So he's not a fool, right? He without any, he can also understand a person and what is the situation, problem, everything, right? So out of that only, after that understanding only, he have called and informed to the concerned office for taking necessary action. But these fellows, this is what. Anyway, this is what this. Actually, this is like some street dogs are attacking, right? That's what these fellows way. In IIT Bombay, everybody is knowing that how much level these fellows have created confusion in people, injecting poison and making them furious and spreading lies and attacking at a culture. This is a very third class street dogs when they were desperate for the, like some piece of meat, and when they will attack, right? That's the same thing. This Professor Pushpak teams, this Bengali gang, desperate for power. When they got a chance, they are like mad fellows going and doing all the nonsenses. That is what happening actually. So then manipulated, screwing up previously inside IIT Bombay, then in Chennai, SRM, then in Trivandrum people, and then Ernakulam, and then Dehradun, Dharwad, wherever I am in Delhi, everywhere now, then the political parties, political level and international level. Oh, I feel ashamed, this fellow. Actually, see, please, IIT Bombay people, see, I know that all of you have frustration, everything, right? So why don't you see, you people are knowing, right, from 2017 onwards, continuously this Kachara criminal third class fellows are putting chemicals, pesticide, poison on my food. So why can't you do that same thing to this fellow also? Everybody want to attack, right? So only one fellow, right? He is desperate for any food or anything, wherever he will get chance like that. I know from when my mother will prepare many things, and I used to, every time when I come from home, I used to go and give to him. Yeah, so just do the same thing to him also. So then let him also experience the thing. The kachara. Anyway, I know where you will end up under. Don't worry. Yeah. The Bhagavad Gita is written by wise people. Okay, you should think about that. Yeah, so the same way. See, on another thing, here in Delhi also, see, I was trying to meet the Kejriwal also when I came over here. These fellows came, that also through Mua only came to know, and then they have nicely blocked the Delhi CM office people also. This week also, last week also, this week also I went to the Delhi CM office, and also everywhere all the everybody in the live network, the information is coming and blocking everybody. And actually, even in the same office, everywhere, everybody suffered. Hearing the name Modi itself, everybody suffered. That is the situation. But you should understand one thing. A ruler should create love or respect in people. Should not be through threatening, and then should not create fear. That is not called a ruler. It is a hijacked criminal under terrorist attack. That's the only thing. Okay. So then. Yeah, so even that Delhi Siva, that when I came to know that the Delhi Health Ministry is in jail. That also Modi only kept them in the jail. So this is what these teams who all are the opponents, and everybody they are desperately behind them, tracing their phones and see what they are doing with my phones, laptops, everything, right? The same thing with all the leaders, opposing leaders, everybody they are doing that, and then. They are eagerly wait. Actually, these fellows will put them in the trap to some scam, and then when they will be getting into the, everybody is desperate for money and all, right? So that point they will catch them and put in the jail. That is the thing. So that's what now. Actually, this yesterday I have seen in Goa also some scam this up through the Kejriwal's party. Something has happened and again put in jail or something like that. This is the way they are keeping quiet the people. This same thing with the Congress also. See, one another thing. Here, these fellows were controlling me through controlling me. They were thinking that they were controlling me, but I was not in any control. Yeah, that through the Ayurveda doctor. Mm. So first he only through them only that he told me that see that if you are going to the court and all, nothing is going to happen. What the judges will come and sit there and eating and going. That's the only thing. Then then I went to meet the Jairam Ramesh. So he's but these fellows came to know actually. I'm not sure about that. What this yeah to actually first when I went to that in his home that PS everybody was very good and they understood the seriousness and so then next time I told to that his PA that Shashi Tharoor is my MP. So they might have contacted to Shashi Tharoor's people or that PS or I don't know how. From that time onwards, these fellows were blocking, playing there, and then blocking, and then by the time they are reached to the IIT Bombay team that I have been approached to meet Jairam Ramesh, and then actually the way I liked actually when I went to his home also I liked that he's simple person and he don't want his he don't like publicity or anything like that and he's as a see he is not only IIT Bombay graduate and then he have done his education from CMU and MIT and all. He have a actually I got curious to know. See, something might have happened. That's the reason he came into. He left academia and joined in politics. So I wanted to know that what made him do that. So that's the reason I wanted to talk to him. Also, I want he's a good person actually. Many qualities are there. Now that when I went to his home, I understood that. So I wanted to have a discussion with him. So that's the reason. So by these fellows came to know and they screwed them up and actually so then later I came to know that through that Dr. Ali otherwise also I understood that see this IIT Bombay he is IIT Bombay alumni right so immediately the so-called the current authority of the IITs the Bengali gang immediately reached to him and fooled with their cooked up stories, lies, everything and kept them under their trap. I feel ashamed and sympathy to their level and standard. But this is the way they are fooling everybody and trapping. And then see now this intelligence bureau poisoning this also they well planned executed actually see before that they were planning from so long they have taken my other copy and then they made through the intelligence officers also they are like, who is supporting me and all. And then I told that here this that gangs are there that students were trying to support but I was not taking any support from anybody and I was minding my own immediately the next time I understood that through the IT Delhi director or somebody they have given instruction through to all the students or across the campus or something they might have given that through my sending by Aadhaar card or something they have given when I called to one girl I was not talking to anybody and these fellows were thinking it for them for IIT Delhi only I am here. I say kachara. Yeah, for you it is something great, but for me it's not like that. Okay, yeah, I have so many other important things to do. Yeah, so I understood the level of instruction has been given, and the next room boy actually he was a good person, and through them only this network was communicating and all. Anyway, I was not minding anybody, and I was saying my own. So when this poisoning that happened that night when I said he still I don't even know your name. Who are you? Like that. This is the way level of for what purpose people are getting educated. I feel ashamed. See, first learn humanity and learn to. See, now I would like to ask a question. This Professor probably telling you I am not social and I am not talking. Actually, I bastard. Do you have minimum common sense? This is the way massive manipulation and culture of straight dogs will attack people and hijack people and. This is the way your mother, your family has come up and your mother and father. That's it. Can understand. So anyway, one more thing. This when this have planned, they made ensure that to all the network people bad about me means I'm wandering here and there. I'm not doing any job. Don't entertain me. So that now they know that what level of this poison they are putting and what stage it will become, and so that nobody should entertain or take me serious. That's the thing. And then I could see that Rahul Gandhi has been invited to Cambridge University for giving a talk, and through some fellowship, something like that. He was so this also where the play. I am Professor Pushpa Bhattacharya. You are the culture of fellow, whatever the level. From 2017 onwards, 2018 onwards, I know that Cambridge University is under your finger only. Through that place also, I know that. Culture a dirty third class cunning criminal. Do you have eligibility to enter there? What is your standard? Your standard. And then rolling with some third class fellows, and I feel ashamed that the people are this much fool, or how these fellows are entertaining this kind of a criminal. And so the Cambridge University advertisements also, they are calling back their alumni like that. So just to think that these many years there was nothing, and why suddenly now this has happened. That's what. See, for he's away from Rahul Gandhi is away from Delhi for 10 days and all. See, this is the time they actually they do want to make sure that this matter should not come. See, this was a golden opportunity for everybody. See, the Kejriwal is afraid. They were there. His own health minister is in jail. These fellows have kept, and the Congress is desperately need a matter, and everywhere everybody is afraid of, because they all had crimes. Not they all also have financial frauds and allegations on their on top on them. So they are afraid. But this was a golden chance. See, Amit Shah is directly involved at his office. In IB only they have given position. This was a golden chance, but that's the reason these fellows have made this much precautionary plan that I should not be evaluated, and my other card even has spread to all the hospitals, and like this they wanted that Rahul Gandhi should not be there in Delhi, and they have made another plan, and see, this is what they are making everybody as a puppets of their place. Actually, I know that they might have used Jaran Ramesh also to convince her. I don't know. Whatever the level of place, people are not knowing what is happening actually. See, this is the people should understand how why Congress is failing and going down, down, down. This is the way these fellows only. See, inside the people. One thing I understood with that previously, I know that many Congress MPs, PS are working in BJP's MPs also. Like that, that is the way where the political place going on. Then what? So yeah, so then he made their speech, right? And then he was telling that his mobile is under this that scam, that I forgot that name, under that scam where. And then the next day what he have talked, the people are making comments, and Rahul Gandhi is defaming. See, these fellows only made him go there, and then next day the team, there is a dedicated team to defame him, right? So that he defamed India over there like that, and then he got furious because in the Congress people only will make them, they have to correct that, right? These fellows also projected immediately in the social media account. So the next day he was coming and no, this is India's internal matter. See, this is what actually, see, way I am telling this now, this is the way these fellows have kept me also in the trap that you people are not sure. These fellows massive third class activities now, immediately in the network they will manipulate, forceful manipulating, they're controlling their minds. That's what they are doing. And then each and every word coming out from the mouth, they will use it and in diverse forms. And I still remember that when these fellows were doing the gang harassment in IIT Bombay, these fellows have projected to that they were that now only I am realizing actually. I am poisoned like that, and all so many things these fellows have projected and created fear in people. The same way they are doing with this Rahul Gandhi, these Congress people also. But no, they have also done financial allegations and all, that is there. But still, this is the way these fellows are putting and playing with others' life and keeping them and manipulating them, screwing up them and dominating people and winning in elections. This is sort of their strategy. Then they are actually, one another thing, way Professor Pushpak teams now it is this Cambridge and Oxford and all they do have this much thing. See now the Rishi Sunak is the UK Prime Minister, right? So who is Rishi Sunak? Actually, there Narendra Murthy is son-in-law. He is that. That is the problem. Other thing. So the control Infosys and here in Infosys TCS everything is under Professor Pushpak's fingertip. That I know very well. So that's how the connections and so now there also everything will be there, allegation, everything will be tied up and they will be safe safeguard their activities and so everywhere he was previously when he went inside lab the allegation community, then when he went to IIT Patna, there he created a parallel allegation community, then inside IIT Bombay, then now across India, then across worldwide, he is a disastrous disastrous virus is getting spread. That is what this fellow is doing. Chara. I feel ashamed. Also another thing, this Modi government, this Oxford and Stanford Center, it's a great accomplishment. See, but why these fellows are not thinking? See, they want these Kachara fellows wanted that Oxford Stanford Center to be in India. So, but why they don't? Why they're not thinking that way? Indian institutes are not growing up into the level of Oxford or Stanford. So why not even a single foreign students are coming to see from India? Most of the students are going to Stanford, Oxford, and all, right. So why the reverse is not happening? Why from abroad people are not coming to Indian institutes or India? Why they're not coming? So they know the real standards. This is only happening here, right? Pulling into politics, and so they are criminal teams. Not a capable person. So that is what the reality. So that you should understand. Even if that Stanford or Oxford standard is coming, that is not actually what they required. We have to bring we need a safe, healthy research environment in India. We need to bring up the foreign students to India. Okay, that's how it should be. That is called a development in education, not like vice versa. Actually, this is the Pushpak's gamble. He knows that for him the brand names only the thing because he knows about his potential, right? With that, you manage marketing, business, his skills. That's the only thing, and to fool the people. That is the. I don't know where the level is going on. Anyway, how he was able to manage something when he was IIT partner director at the time, Smriti Irani only was the education minister. So that's what the acting and the the skills and the Professor Pushpak was nicely. I know how exceptional he is to keep the ladies under control and trap the way he talks and all. Oh, very well. So like that only. One more thing, when there are many things when I mailed to them. The last who mails and all everywhere I was mentioning to Aparna ma'am also because she also knowing the things, right? So people will think that so when I told this Professor Pushpak's activities, then he projected to these fellows and I have kept him under his under my chakra trap or something. Actually he is the one keeping me. Why he was this much? I was not knowing that he is this much criminal. Even though all the professors, all the students have wanted that, but I was not knowing he is this much a kachara third class fellow. Actually, he was keeping me under his blind trap that I should not come out of that. Actually, but anyway, that's the reason I was strongly objecting. I didn't go to IIT Partner. I didn't take any of his offers. I know that I don't want to be under his control. Okay. And that psychic trap. But anyway, so but yeah, actually his students that so everybody should want me that he should take girls for enjoyments and all. So many things they have everybody want me. But yeah, I will show. I will keep the list of ladies he have used under his trap. And then. Yes, but nowadays since I have told about the great Malayalis and their activities and so many things, so many I have told about Basant and Shashi Tharoor, these all people. So all the Malayali gang got so furious and all here in Delhi. Oh, I could see. And then yesterday I went to that Guruvayur temple. Here Uttara Guruvayur temple is there. Actually, see, through the previous government, Congress government, only they got lots of fund and they have kept a big temple and all setup is there and they are high class. Everything is showing. See, this is what Malayalis, they will show their high class standard, everything. Projections only there, but screwing up the people. and who are all coming up and they bring them down. That is what they are doing actually. Yeah. So yesterday, previously that archivaran, that lady, that Kachara lady was behaving. Now that is also the as part of the networking only. After that, I was not going there. So here I went two times actually. So yesterday I went there. At that time I could say even the securities, these fellows network only through that. No, there actually these are all some dirty criminals. Only in the security and through them, I could see their way. Look, they are looking at and their comments and each and every staff's pujaris. Everybody is like so furious and getting. Yeah, every time I used to take my bags inside. So yesterday they told you, no, I cannot take. They cannot make me take my bag inside like that and all. So many frustration, diverse levels they were projecting on. This is what culture of fellows. What is your eligibility or for what purpose is we? I am doing a mission for the India and for the you people are not knowing how much the researchers are suffering and how many stages I have undergone. But when I am making comments about Malayalis, this most of the crimes has been done. Half of the crime has done in Kerala only. In Trivandrum and Ernakulam, I know how much I suffered, how much in the hospitals and all the culture of third class culture of fellows have made me and insulted by my mother and me and the family spoiled these all things, how many chemicals injected bastards nicely utilize the chance and way you do not have your own children or anything, chara third class fellows. Mm. Now then, yeah. Mm. So, also one another thing. See, way he made this Abhishek to get married to that girl. See, he want to control them because he is knowing that because of Abhishek only all other processes were started supporting me and this much public entertainment has happened. So he want his that control, Abhishek's control to be under his hand. That is the thing. So he that's why he trained that girl and the Lakshna ma'am and this prostitute Minarli and their team to train that girl to trap him and so that now throughout his lifetime he can blackmail that girl and to keep Abhishek under her control and he is already was desperate for because to become a slave and he will be a slave of her and then she will be the slave of the dead criminals. This is the way the loop is going to happen. So he got so much high connection, high voltage connection. He was desperately waiting for the more deserving, well deserving connections he got. You'll understand everything. This way the like this kind of a high voltage connection, the well deserved connection like he got it from 2015 onwards also through the Kashmiri prostitute gang. So yeah, so the battalion is excelling and the proficiency of see one another thing even though I told about Shashi Tharoor, right? So that's Surinder Pushkar also Kashmiri this is the way these ladies they will trap and put them in the trouble and put in the gang and have to come out. That's the reason out of their frustration he have done to come out from that lady's trap. So the same way only this girl, I know that this entire family battalion will come now. I have seen that came to die to Delhi. So actually I know that this Professor Pushpa's team only might have informed them to show that this Prashant is in I to Delhi to so that they visited prostitute. തെരുവിലെ prostitutes നിന്നെക്കാളും they have minimum level and capability or understanding quality than you fellows. That's the only thing. Anyway, these are all things you got through my life, because of my eligibilities. Okay, that you people need to understand. I feel ashamed, Professor Pushpad, how many level he is going and to spoil me. Then he is projecting to everybody that I am not able to write or read or anything. So why he's this much afraid and he's projecting this many levels and all. Fellow. On another lesson, see why this Abhishek went into the trap. Actually, he was desperate for this. Is what see people should have minimum personality or the qualities of their own. They should not get vulnerable, attracted to that. So, who are all getting attracted like this only will happen. Okay. So like that, so many things are there, and in the hospitals also. See, I told about why these all doctors across Delhi is doing this much active support to these fellows. Oh, when I was interacting with many doctors, I understood that many of their children are preparing for IIT JEE. So now, what is this IIT JEE? That is the so-called or eligibility test to get into IITs for the UG courses. So who is preparing? Who is conducting this IIT JEE? Oh, everything the IIT authority, the so-called. Who is this authority? The Bengali. So this is how the control. So now you understood, right? So why these all doctors are this much actively. So IIT means the dream world, right? So the so-called the so well connection through that what they are going to get. This is the benefits. Yeah, this is the level of play. But people, please understand the level this fellow. Actually, somebody put some chemical. See, you people are knowing, right? The bioscience lab. You people also have connection, right? Put something on that. Thallium boy is not something. Just give it to him. Oh, this is now it's going to a disaster. Will manipulate the entire society and their now previously he was that faculty appointments, and now you understood that this Prashant, this kind of catcher, this is what the eligibility the faculties in IITs. So what they are going to do, and this is the thing. And anyway, this fellow is doing this much, right? This Diptesh and this they minorly only created all these issues and spoiled the institute, and now this became a worldwide disaster. So but what he's doing, he's supporting, encouraging them. This is what that third class fellow who is not even capable of anything. That this is how he is achieving things, screwing up people and utilizing them for his benefits. Yeah. So now, anyway, I actually I'm feeling very bad to keep on doing that. People should. What are the things we are telling people are with their own. There people are under their fingertips only. That's only. I have seen many Malayali comments also. One more thing. See, I am here in Delhi from September onwards, right? See, I was 24 hours I'm traveling in bus only, and I'm coming in late nights and all only. There is no problem. Not even a single person have made any bad comments or any bad look or nothing. But this is not the case if you are traveling in buses in Kerala or anywhere and Chennai and all anyway. But here Delhi, that is a good thing I noticed. So, but 2 3 weeks back, before this poisoning, I on the evening I went to an office and I was coming back. I was at the near to Central Secretariat there. Actually, I met a Malayali man there. He is from Trivandrum only, and he was talking, and then he understood that okay, I was traveling. Then I think it was like 7 o'clock or something like that. He was trying to put his hand. This is what he was saying. What is my number? This is what the great Malayali culture. Culture of fellow third class. I helped it to remove chappal and slap. Then I kept quiet. Culture. I understood the level. But see, this is not about that. Everywhere good people and bad people are there. But there are many good Malayalis also there. But still, the people, you see, they have to just think that one girl that is also from one of India's top institute only there. She is facing this kind of issues across India, and what the people has to do, and even though they are knowing the realities and explained everything, and still their attitudes and making comments and fellas, I don't know, these temple people, I feel ashamed that what they're doing, for what purpose, do they know what is God even at least, and but this is actually now they are doing in this Guruvayur temple and all, na? So this is the same way they have done in Chennai also. Chennai, that Hanuman temple where I used to go, and in Trivandrum that Sreelekha temple and all everywhere. Murder psychic fellows. I feel sympathy to you fellows. And what is you fellows eligibility to enter into temple? And for do you think that God is with you fellows? But anyway, I don't have time and I have other important things to do. It's okay. I felt it to tell this thing. And the doctors across Delhi, okay. See, there are many genuine doctors also. Actually, I understood many things. The many genuine people are being suppressed and by the criminals. But criminals like this only massive networking and hijacking, right? So what they can do. So that's the thing. Okay. So see, as much as what you can do, you do it. Okay. So okay, collectively we can make it change. Okay. Bye.